Welcome back to another episode of the Third Watch podcast. My name's Josh. This is Mac. It's Christmas week. We're just going to be pretty quick, short and sweet here. A little bit more lighthearted for sure. And we've got a few like kind of this or that type of questions, more traditions, like Christmas stuff that, that we do with our families or gifts or foods or anything like that. And then we are just kind of sidebarring it before we actually started the episode about we both have how old's your oldest?
Jet's 2.5.
Jet's 2.5. I've got a 4-year-old, 4.5-year-old. Kind of navigating Santa and how that's going. It's always it's a fun topic for parents. I know, at least it is at my house, and I know Max it is at his.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and I'll open us real quick in prayer, and then we'll kind of go from there. Dear Heavenly Father, I just thank you, God, for, really what this week is, Lord. It's just celebrating the birth. As we talk about gifts, here as we celebrate the true number one gift that we could all receive, and that's you, Lord. And we just thank you for that. We thank you for that day. We just thank you for the meaning and the power that holds in it. God, I just ask that, anything we talk about today, Lord, any of the light stuff, the fun, regardless of what it is, Lord, that it's all glorifying to you. God, I just thank you so much for what you do. And just ask that these words that we say, they just bless you and they just bring people closer to your kingdom. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen.
What do you start with? You'll start with like, you want to just go back into Santa? We were just talking about it. We can just literally have that same conversation again.
Absolutely. I mean, did you believe in Santa when you were a kid?
Dude, I couldn't tell you when I don't know when I didn't or didn't. I don't even remember. Sarah always makes fun of me. She's like, you don't remember your childhood. I'm like, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I think that part of that is because my older childhood was so full of doing stuff that I don't necessarily remember some of the details of my younger childhood.
Yeah.
I traveled like crazy for baseball and played sports, and my family was always doing stuff. And it's like, I don't remember. Sarah will remember the smallest details about the most minute thing. I'm like, I don't understand how you do that.
Yeah.
It's mind blowing to me. I'm like, but then again, at the same time, I'm like, oh, I remember what the count was when I hit that ball to right center field. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Right.
It's just different. I did when I was younger. I don't remember if I was like 6 or
when it got cut off,
10 or I couldn't begin to tell you. But I think that it was, my mom ran a daycare at a younger age. And I think that was something she was just like we were talking about off camera too with, I don't know that she approached it or didn't approach it, but didn't want to dictate other kids' viewpoint either and taking something away to where the parents are like, so my kid came home today.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't remember the age. I know you said you never really did as a kid.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, my mom just always wrote that all the gifts that were from baby Jesus on my stuff. So
yeah.
And I don't know.
It wasn't that you
but
you didn't believe. It was just that you didn't even know it was a thing.
I knew exactly who it was.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess me rephrase that. As a young kid, it wasn't
probably
a
not.
2 or 3-year-old.
Yeah, probably.
Like your son's age right now.
Mhm.
If you wrote Santa, he'd be like, "Oh, Santa," but he just doesn't even know that it is or isn't a thing until he sees it on TV shows or whatever.
Yeah, and that's what he's starting to do here lately. We were kind of joking about it earlier, but my wife was like, all right, well, who do I tell him Santa is then? Because he's like, who's this? Who's Santa then?
Yeah.
And we're kind of like, she was laughing about it. She's like, I just told him he's a guy that dresses up in a red coat. He's an old guy that dresses up, and he just really loves Christmas. That's where she's kind of left it.
It's funny. It's funny. It's like the opposite of the Grinch.
Yeah.
He wears a red coat instead of a green coat. He hates Christmas. He likes Christmas. We're good. That's about it.
What's hilarious too is, he knows for a fact, verbatim. We'll be like, "What's Christmas for, bub?"
Yeah.
And he's like, as Jesus' birthday.
Yeah.
And he asks us a lot of very interesting, deep questions, which I don't know. I've never had a 2-year-old, but now, you know what I mean? it's very intriguing to me that he'll be like, "Where's God?"
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And I'm like, "God's in heaven, Bubba."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? And he knows like Jesus is with him.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
knows
yeah.
that. And so it's interesting to see him like put the pieces together in his
Dude,
little
it's
brain.
so
It's really
wild.
cool.
It's so wild too, because it's like when they ask you those questions, I have to like pause and not answer it the way that I would normally answer it. Because if I was just like to start talking,
Mhm,
I know that like, they're probably just gonna glass over.
mhm,
But it's like here's what the bullet points I need to get across here. You know what
mhm.
I mean? It's like okay, God's in heaven. Okay, here. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
now where there, because it's funny. Like they say something, and you're like, I didn't even know you knew how to speak that well. You know what I mean? And like, let alone ask that question. You know, I remember like Asher's obviously quite a bit older than him, so conversations are, sentences are different.
Mhm.
But she was in the car the other day, and I looked at Sarah, and I was like, where did that even come from?
Right.
Like how did she think like that?
Mhm.
Because she was talking about Paw Patrol flying in the air, and then all of a sudden it was just like she just solved world hunger. You know what I mean? It was like, what in the world just happened?
Right.
Like, where did this come from, child?
Right.
But it is, man. It's like just such a switch too with them too.
Yeah.
Like it just goes back one this way and then the other. It's like, well, okay. So it's like when you hear it,
Mhm.
I have to stop. Like, how do I answer this to where it's going to stick?
Yeah.
Because if I just say something to where doesn't seem impactful to me
Mhm.
or serious to me,
Mhm.
it's like saying sky is blue. She's like, all right, cool, sky's blue. All right. And it was blue tomorrow and it's blue the next day. It's just kind of is.
It's kind of dismissive.
Yeah. Just thank you. Great way of putting it. So yeah, it's like when they're that age, man, it's so crazy because they are so much, they're listening to everything too,
Mhm.
and I don't understand how they hear every single thing that's going on around them all the time, but they sure are. They sure seem to be. So I don't know.
No, it's so true. But what's interesting is him even having like that knowledge
Yeah.
and like knowing like Santa's this random, random guy. Like,
Yeah.
his favorite movie is The Grinch, which is
Oh, yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
He just loves it.
That's hilarious. Do you guys watch the like animated one or
the new one? Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife's a little bit like her favorite one's the Jim Carrey one, but
Yeah,
she's like
yeah.
reluctant to
Yeah,
let
yeah,
Jet
yeah.
watch it because she's like, it's a little like it could be a little scary
It's a
for
little
a
scary.
2-year-old.
Sure.
you know?
Yeah. We actually watched it last night. That's funny. We didn't have. I think it's on Paramount. I think is where the animated one is. We don't have a Paramount membership, so we watched the original one, the Jim Carrey version,
Mhm.
and then Asher's home for the next like 10 days. So I just started like a trial of Paramount, so you could watch a bunch of the stuff that's on there.
Mhm.
And it'd be nice. We can actually watch the animated one because we don't have it. We have never. I don't even know that I've seen it.
I think it's really good.
I don't know
really
that.
liked it.
I don't know that I've ever seen it.
They
Yeah.
did a really good job.
Yeah, she. I was kind of on the same boat with Asher about like I think this is gonna freak her out a little bit.
Yeah.
And she said she does really well. We went to Disney last week for like our family Christmas. We went down there. We got family in Jacksonville. Orlando's like an hour and 45 minutes away from Jacksonville, so they came down and hang out with us for a couple of days. And they have a dinosaur ride there. And you have to be 42 inches to ride it. She's exactly 42 inches. I'm like, all right, cool, no big deal. Didn't think anything of it. I'm just like, cool, she can go on this ride. I didn't look up what the ride was. I didn't
like the T-Rex one and stuff.
Yeah, where you're like chasing the dinosaur. No, it wasn't it. It was at Animal Kingdom, not at Magic Kingdom or at Universal. But you're on a I think maybe it's Jurassic Park. I don't remember, but you're on a car. You're in like a Jeep and you're chasing down a dinosaur. Well, you're getting chased by dinosaurs, and it's kind of like at Silver Dollar City, you're in the mine. You're like underground the whole time. That's kind of how this feels, and it's dark. You're up and down and around hills, and it's super jerky. And then all of a sudden, you got jump scared by a dinosaur, and I'm like panicking, thinking this kid's gonna like lose it. I'm like, all right, I just scarred my child for the rest of her life. You know, like she's gonna hate roller coasters. She's crying a little bit at the end, and I'm like, "You all right, dude? Like, you good?" And she's like, "It was so loud," and I was like, "Oh, you're just loud." And then I'm like, okay, maybe she just doesn't care. Like if I don't act scared about the Grinch or whatever, like maybe she won't care. And last night, that was kind of the deal. Last night, she was so into it and just thought it was hilarious. And then I'm like, oh, all right, maybe I don't need to be worried about things so much as I have been. So yeah, I want to watch. I think we'll watch that animated version. We're gonna go see David tomorrow. in theaters. We've, like I said, we've got her next. She goes back to school the 5th. So, or back to daycare the 5th. So we got to figure out what to do every day. Sarah and I are both trying to work from home, and I'm doing this and whatnot. So trying to figure out some things to do with her every day too. But we're going to go see David tomorrow, but I want to sit down and like watch The Grinch one day with her, the animated one, since we've got it. So it'd be cool.
It's super good. You'll like it.
Yeah. That's funny. What's your favorite like all time Christmas, even if it's not a Christmas movie, like if it's Die Hard, that's fine. I don't know. To be clear, I don't care if you consider Die Hard a Christmas movie or not. I haven't watched it enough to even understand.
Right.
Like I just,
it just happens at Christmas.
Yeah. I'm just not a big movie person anyways. What's your favorite all time, like Christmas time, like movie you guys watch at Christmas?
That's tough, man.
Yeah.
I think it's become The Grinch.
Okay. It's probably, I mean, with your wife enjoying it so much too. Yeah.
She's a diehard of the Jim Carrey one. Cool. So like when we first got together and we were dating and stuff, she's like, you just got to be ready. She was like, I'm probably going to watch it like 5 or 6 times.
That's hilarious.
And I was like, oh gosh. So probably that, because it reminds me so much of my family.
Yeah, for sure.
Jet loves The Grinch too.
For sure. Yeah.
Probably that, because I don't think before that I necessarily had a Christmas
cared movie per se. Yeah,
no.
You just did.
Yeah, not really.
We've been doing so with
I say that, and this kind of goes against the whole everything that I've talked about as far as like that we don't really celebrate like actual, like we don't celebrate Santa really or anything. But there's a movie that came out called, and I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I mean it's Klaus. I don't know if they say Klaus or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that on Netflix? I think it's on Netflix.
I don't remember if we watched it or not. I've seen
like the toy maker.
I've seen the like the title for it. Like I've seen it, but I don't know that we've watched it. I don't remember.
There's a like a mailman.
Yeah.
Who gets sent off to this like the worst place you want to be a mailman. And he ends up meeting like he meets the guy that would be kind of like Santa Claus. It's not what you'd think though. Like
I feel like I have. I don't remember. I saw it. I literally saw it last night when we were looking for a movie to watch.
Yeah.
So
good. And not what you would think for Christmas. Your traditional Christmas story.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. But like, dude, the first time I watched it, I like almost made me tear up.
That's cool.
Because you like find out, I mean, it's been out for a long time. So spoiler alert. Like you find out like his wife had passed.
Yeah.
And I maybe his child. Too.
Yeah.
And that's why he's alone. And this mailman ends up becoming like his friend. And he's like hating his life because he hates working up there in the cold.
Yeah.
Because he gets sent off. His father like sends him off.
Gotcha.
And he ends up becoming the mailman. He delivers the toys for this guy because he finds out this old woodsman in the middle of nowhere that he had to go deliver mail to is a toy maker.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's like very untraditional though. It's not like he flies a sleigh. Like he literally delivers them in the mail. You know what I mean? Like
that's cool.
It's really cool though. Probably that one. Me and Maggie watched that probably 3 years ago because Jet wasn't born yet. And I was like, just the story behind this. It's phenomenal.
That's cool. Elf is always like,
I forget about
Elf is always playing in our house. Yeah. It's actually Sarah's ringtone on her phone. We have a cardboard cutout of Elf.
You tell me that.
Dude, the cardboard cutout of Elf is hilarious because it just sits there at our door during Christmas time. So anyone on Amazon brings it there. I mean, you'll see them. Back when we don't have at our new place, we don't have a doorbell camera yet.
Mm-hmm.
But at our old one, it was awesome. It would be sitting there behind. So we had like curtains on our window that was right next to our door, and Elf's head would just be sticking out. And like you could just see Will Ferrell's head, just like, and the mailman wouldn't notice it, or Amazon dude wouldn't notice it. And he would, you would just see him jump all the time because it'd just be like a person like staring at him.
Yeah.
It's a life-size cutout. I mean, it's a 6'4" cutout of Buddy the Elf, and it cracks me up. Asher will put him on our like robot vacuum and just like set him on there, and he'll go like dance around our house. Basically, it reminds me of Home Alone, like the scene in Home Alone. But yeah, I think, I mean, Elf and then Home Alone are always playing in our house. One of the 3 Home Alones. Which, by the way, the kid's parents are not great.
Yeah,
they forget him twice at Christmas. Jeez. No. So it's those are 2 really popular ones, and then I know my stepdad, Mike, he always was a Christmas Story. You know, old school Red Ryder BB gun, you know, so growing up, I would remember that one a ton.
Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily like, it was just something we watched a lot. Yeah. We're trying to like get Asher into some of the, more of like older, like A Christmas Story, Charlie Brown, some stuff like that, like slower stuff. Than so much of the shows and everything nowadays are just jumpy and bright and loud and everything else. Just trying to do something a little bit different. So
yeah, they're extremely theatrical
My
anymore.
gosh, yeah. And she is very high energy, very theatrical. Her teachers are like, she's great. She's very dramatic when she's telling things. And then you add in those types of TV shows or movies or whatever, and it escalates it even more.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, we're trying to find that balance with her too. Some of that more like low stem stuff is good for her. So yeah, we've been doing some of the older things like, you know, the original Home Alone and, you know, stuff like that rather than a bunch of the newer things. But yeah, it's been fun. Last night we did watch The Grinch, and I think her and Sarah were coloring at the table and like just didn't move for like 15 minutes. She was just sitting there. Like didn't even, I'm like, hey buddy, are you good? Are you breathing? Like, are you over there? And she's just like, yeah. Like was like just engulfed in the movie for a second. I'm like, all right, good. I guess she likes this one. But yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun. Cool. I'll ask a couple of like little questions if you want to do that real quick.
Yeah.
I've got 10% battery left on this thing, so we'll
knock it out.
We got to keep it quick. So you guys, what do you guys do? Real or fake Christmas trees?
Fake.
Yeah. Pre-lit, or do you guys light them yourselves?
Trying to think. All of ours are pre-lit now.
Yeah, bro.
For a long time though.
Game changer, by the way. Yeah, like 4 years ago, we did the December 26th, like go get crazy Christmas sales, you know, on all the Christmas decorations.
Snacks and stuff, yeah.
Went to Walmart at like 5 a.m. and they had like a 8-foot Christmas tree that was pre-lit, you know, $300 tree for like $70 or something stupid, you know. I was like, you're coming. I will never not have another pre-lit Christmas tree. They are so amazing. And this one's good. Like it looks real, you know? All right. Do you guys decorate for Christmas? Like, do you do or even like lights or anything?
I mean, very minimal.
Yeah.
And the only reason I sound like a Scrooge. We just live in the middle of nowhere.
Sure. That's true.
And I've lived there since I was 8.
That's true.
So, that's kind of how it was. We talked about it in the Halloween one. It was like, I didn't really like go trick or treating because I didn't necessarily
have the option
where am I gonna go?
Yeah.
So I think that's it too. Like we always have done a tree.
Yeah.
Usually, sometimes a couple.
Yeah.
Like one smaller one or something. Yeah. My mom has always put up like, she'll put up like little things like baby Jesus and like snow on the shelves or whatever. But like,
sure.
No, we don't get wild.
Before or after Thanksgiving?
It's after Thanksgiving. It's hard now because it was always after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Now it's at Christmas, or now it's at
oh, that's right. You
Halloween.
guys do it on Halloween. That's right.
Yeah. So from here on out, man, Halloween.
That's cool. We do this year. I saw my neighbors start like decorate for Halloween. I'm like, nah, I'm putting up some Christmas stuff. So I wouldn't put up lights in the house. It was also 70 degrees one day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, last year I did this and it was 7 degrees and windy. That was not fun.
Yeah.
So I just jumped on the roof real quick. Sarah and Asher were like, Sarah asked her if she could take her on like a mommy daughter date night or something. I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fine, whatever. And then I'm like bored at the house. I was like, oh, it's really nice. I'm gonna go do the Christmas decorations, you know.
There you go.
So I just ran up the roof real quick, put them on. We do like simple one string of lights on the roof, you know, like just on the gutters and the pitch. And then I put up a couple like blow ups in the yard, like a snowman. And we have a German Shepherd. So there's a German Shepherd wearing a Santa hat. So I bought that for like $9 this year. And I was like, that was the first thing that went up. But I did it to like combat all my neighbors who were like decorating for Halloween. I felt so silly at first. I'm like, that's kind of childish, but I'm down for it. I'm here for it. Yeah. Sarah looks at me and she's like, you're nuts. I'm like, yeah, you're right. But it was like mid-October, you know, and I'm like, yeah, we're full on Christmas. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But I love that. The Halloween idea. I think that's so cool. We didn't do a ton this year. We kept it pretty simple. But one of the questions on here that I saw I thought was kind of interesting because it affected my family this year. Like white lights or multicolor lights?
I'd say white 99% of the time, but this year we put up a multicolored Charlie Brown tree, like a little bitty one for Jet.
That's fun.
So, but yeah, 99% of the time white.
We've always done that, and then for whatever reason, I didn't know. We do like some of our bushes, we'll do like red and green or whatever, but on the house Christmas tree, everything's always just white, and they're always like the soft white, more candlelight looking, natural stuff. This year, Sarah's like, I want color. I'm like, why? She's like, I don't know. She's like, I just want it to be happy and bright. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I don't need a reason. I'm just curious. Like, what was the point of it? So this year was the first year that I can remember that besides the 3 bushes in front of our house had anything besides white lights on them. And it was just, all right, our Christmas tree is pre-lit with white. And then it has like 2 strings of multicolored on it too. Our Christmas tree.
Threw it on there.
Bro, our Christmas tree is bright this year. It is so bright. Yeah. We leave it on for like 20 minutes after Asher goes to bed, and we're like watching TV or just like getting chores done in the house. Yeah. So everything's dark in the house except for that tree. So it just glows our whole house. I'm like, this thing's bright, babe. Like it's, I'm gonna wake up the kid and the sunrise is coming up here. Yeah, it's funny. Do you guys do any like gifts on Christmas Eve, or you guys just like Christmas Day? I know you said you do some gifts.
So Maggie wants to do a thing. I don't know where she got it. She wants to do, so we always do Christmas pajamas ever since we started having children.
Yeah.
So we all match. So she wants them to open their Christmas pajamas.
Yep.
And then they get like a legit, like we'll find something nice, like Christmas story style book.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So then they'll read like some sort of a Christmas style story, and they'll put their jammies on.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
We did that with Asher.
So that sounds fun. We'll do that this this year.
We did that with Asher for like the Christmas PJs when we've done that in the past. I don't think we have matching PJs this year. Normally we do. They got so daggum expensive.
They are expensive. She bought them like a long time ago. She's very serious about it.
Dude, I think I finally was like the Scrooge on that one. I was like, babe, $80 for these PJs for me and you. And we wear them once. You might wear them some throughout the year. I don't wear like flannel PJs throughout the year. I'm not cold when I'm sleeping, I promise.
Yeah.
So I think I was a little bit grumpy about it. And she's like, yeah, you're probably right though. We're spending for the 3 of us. It's like $120 or whatever, you're talking $30-$40 a pair. I'm not about that. So, but it was fun. Like sending Asher to bed in her new PJs. And I think we did a book too. I feel like we did a Christmas like story. I feel like that either that or she would just go grab one of her books. Do you guys do like Christmas carols, like singing Christmas carols as a family or anything like that on Christmas Eve?
No, not necessarily.
We do. We read like the Christmas story out of Luke every year, and then we'll sometimes do like a Christmas carol. I think this year we're trying to get Asher, because we didn't get to go see Asher's Christmas play from daycare because we were in Disney.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Sarah and I got like behind the scenes of it, which was super sick. We went to practice, so it was a lot of fun. But we're going to see if she will kind of do one of her songs or something like that for us on Christmas Eve or whatever. So it'll be fun. We already talked about the movies. Talk about that. That's a good one though. Like you got to pick one. I know for you it's a little bit, but like Charlie Brown Christmas or The Grinch. You got to take the wife out of that one.
I still think The Grinch.
Yeah. Charlie Brown's so, I don't know. Like I feel like
classic.
It's so classic. It's not as entertaining to where it's like long term forever and ever. If I knew I only got to choose one of them, like yeah, I'm good with it. But it's such a good classic. Like we'll watch it randomly throughout the year too.
Yeah,
it'll just be like, oh, this is just chill. It's good. Do you guys do any like special food, like any like tradition, like we eat this every year, make hot cocoa every or Christmas Eve or anything?
Well, we'll definitely do coffee and hot cocoa.
Yeah,
that's a given.
Yeah.
We usually have a lot of we'll have probably some sort of Christian music on.
Yeah.
We hang out. A lot of times we're going to do stuff off the TV, whatever that may be. And that probably sounds like tough, but like, like even a little bit longer throughout the day, we'll try to do, we'll try to play games or something at the table
on Christmas Day.
Yeah. What about you? Do you guys do anything?
So Christmas Eve, we'll do, Christmas Eve, we're pretty chill throughout the day. And then we do like we read out of Luke. We usually will bake. Sarah loves to bake. I mentioned that before.
We usually make
so she'll
something.
she'll usually go make chocolate chip cookies. Asher's starting to get to where she likes to bake too. Unfortunately, one of Sarah's like big things that she wanted this year. I don't even know why we buy each other gifts, because she might as well just go get it. It's been sitting in our closet, unwrapped, unboxed, and like clearly to be seen what it is, because she told me to go get it. But as a KitchenAid mixer. So she's been getting into baking even more, and Asher's starting to love it. My belt line is not. She's been making cookies and cakes and brownies, and like, girl, you're killing me. You're killing me. It's great. Don't get me wrong. She's a phenomenal baker too, so that makes it even worse. But so yeah, we'll bake cookies. Normally eat all of them, because can't just leave them hanging around, you know. And then yeah, and then we'll do coffee's always ours. I don't know that we'll do we've done hot cocoa one year. I don't think anyone really drank it. I think Asher would probably do okay with it.
I was gonna say Jet loves it.
Yeah. She's she loves chocolate milk, so I'm sure she would like hot chocolate milk. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it'd be great. But yeah, Christmas Day we have a weird tradition, and this started when Sarah. It became like a tradition in our family when Sarah was pregnant. Jalapeno poppers, like not fried, but like the corn out bacon wrap with cream cheese. It was one thing. Sarah had hyperemesis, so she was sick all the time. It was one thing that she could eat and would actually have cravings for it and not get sick from eating it. And ever since then, it's been like fantastic. Every birthday party, everything. It's like, it's kind of a joke, but they're phenomenal. They're a pain in the rear to make.
Oh yeah.
Because you got to cut a jalapeno, you got to core them, you got to do this, you got to do that. There's like 20 steps to it, it seems like, for something so simple. So we do that every year. It's like a random tradition. Christmas morning.
I love that.
Yeah. If we do breakfast or if we do lunch or whatever, it's always around, and we laugh about it. This doesn't even make sense. It makes zero sense at all, but it's good. Yeah. And then, we usually will do like a traditional Thanksgiving, and then we don't do a big Christmas, like get together meal wise. We've never done, like, we have, but we don't do like, we'll do breakfast a lot, because or like it'll be a brunch. But we're doing breakfast food.
So everybody, like a lot of people will say that. And I'm like, man, I feel like that's that's something I would like to start.
Dude, it's so good.
It's just doing a giant, because we love breakfast food, like, period. Like, me and Maggie, it's like one of our favorites. So.
I don't eat. One of my favorite meals to eat is like on diet, not on diet. It doesn't matter. Is my breakfast that I eat while I'm on diet. It's egg whites. It's a ground protein of some sort, and it's like a sourdough toast, but it's the same thing. I've eaten it. Couldn't tell you how many days in a row that I've eaten it, and that I wasn't on vacation or whatever. So this is one of those things. It's like, I will go crazy and eat all the breakfast food. That's not what I normally do. I'm eating like 400 pancakes over here, and Sarah's like, oh, dude, you chill. I'm like, you're right, I do, but
I never get
them coming. Yeah. So the breakfast is fun, and Sarah again loves to bake, loves making biscuits, and her biscuits are out of this world. So she'll probably do that this year. We'll do like a big, like, country style, like Christmas breakfast. We do it normally. We'll do like, she'll do a candy cane pastry. So it's like pie crust filled with cream cheese or different like jellies or jams, or like pie fillings. And then we'll eat that as like a snack in the morning as we're opening gifts, and just to like tide us over until it's 10, 11 o'clock, and eat breakfast. So it ends up prolonging that, like, not on the TV. And we'll put, we might end up putting a Christmas movie on in the background as we're all like hanging out, cooking or doing stuff like that, or cleaning up all the trash or whatever. But yeah, it's, we're not a movie family. I know a lot of people do that, as like on Christmas Day, they go to the movie theater, which I think that's fun. I think that's just, you just, especially nowadays with like the Alamo or anything, you just sit and chill and relax. But we've never done that. I've seen a lot of my friends that's always a tradition for them. So I don't know.
I think one thing would be fun. Have you ever seen? So you know the show The Chosen, right?
Yeah. But I watched it a little bit. I haven't watched the whole thing of it, and I'm in season 2 now.
So Dallas Jenkins, the guy that is the director and the creator of it, or co-creator, I don't know. He wrote everything. But he originally, before The Chosen, he did like a little like Christmas special.
Oh, cool.
And it's phenomenal. I've seen it outside of Christmas, but like I thought about that, and I'm like, because a lot of Christian stuff gets a little weird.
Yeah.
On Christmas.
Yeah.
Like the actual birth of Christ. I feel like it gets a little bit it gets a little bit too commercial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. They're really just like, yeah, Jesus was born. Cool, but let's talk about
I was gonna say watered down.
Yeah. It's like a very that's actually a really good way of putting it. This one is just super powerful.
That's cool.
And it's not very long.
Is it on a streaming service, I'm assuming?
Probably on their Chosen app. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not still on there. Yeah. Yep.
I was talking to Sarah about that. I was like, we need to like kill off whatever other subscription we have and get Angel and just start watching, because there's a lot of really cool stuff on there.
Or Minnow.
Yeah,
for kiddos,
Minio or
Minio, or whatever it is.
Kiddos. Yeah.
We had that for about 2 months.
Yeah.
And I think actually the card on it the card expired.
So you're like, what happened to my
subscription? We just didn't update
it. Yeah, for sure.
And Maggie just the other day was like, we need to get that again. That way Jet watches a little bit more of that kind of stuff.
The other day I was doing laundry and Sarah was running errands, and Asher asked if she could have my phone. I got to get some stuff done. So you know what? Yeah, have my phone. I cannot stand it when she does that. And all of a sudden I look over, I'm like, what are you playing? And she's playing Bible Adventure on my phone. And I'm like, that's what you chose? I don't really have any games on my phone, but she knows how to get to Disney or how to get to, Prime Video or whatever.
Like that,
or Netflix, I guess. And I'm like, she could have easily put on Bluey, or which we watch a ton of Bluey, but she was like playing that. And then I'm like, what are you doing? And she looks over and she's like, look how many angels I have. I'm like, what are you doing? Where are you?
She's playing
Bible Adventure. I'm like, oh, all right, cool, dope. So it was just funny. I'm like, this is like, good job, kid. Like awesome. Better than I would have done at your age, I'm sure. So, but no, it's been fun. It's been fun. You guys do any like candlelight services or do anything like that?
Not usually.
Yeah, we've gone to Sarah's like childhood church a few times. She was talking about that. She's like, man, I wish she's like, I would enjoy finding like a Christmas Eve candlelight service. So we talked about maybe looking for that this year. I'm trying to find somewhere that had something like that would be cool. I also have a 4-year-old that's very high energy, and that's past her bedtime or at her bedtime.
Right. Those
two things don't go hand in hand generally. So, not sure if we'll end up doing it or not. She barely could hang on to like making it through worship, let alone, like a quiet candlelight service. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we've talked about that this year for sure. Yeah, I don't know, man. Anything else?
Not really.
Yeah. Well, I guess, guys, really, this will be kind of a short one for us for sure. Switch back over to it real quick. I was looking at my notes there. Really just wanted to say, Merry Christmas to you guys for sure. But then really, obviously kind of like Mac and I had talked about, or like we just mentioned, like commercialization or watering it down. I think this year more than ever in my family for sure, things are slow. Right. We're taking things a whole lot slower. We did do a big trip, for family vacation for like Christmas, but, like while we're home, we're being really present with each other. And I think I've noticed that. Like, I feel like Sarah and I are like, yesterday we were trying to rush around and get some stuff done. And then all of a sudden we were like, hey, you know what? Forget this. Like, we can make those two things happen today. And I was like, let's just go grab lunch together. We have this time, like, why stress out and rush to 5 different stores real quick and go do these things like last minute little gifts for people or whatever. I'm like, let's go spend an hour and just like grab lunch.
Yeah.
And, it was funny. We were laughing later on. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. I'm in a mood, like in a good mood. I was being goofy. And she's like, we had a fun day. I was like, oh yeah. Like, we just slowed down rather than being stressed out and running like crazy and stuff. So, I I really encourage you guys to do that this year or this time of year, especially when you've got family. I know, anybody who has kids doesn't have daycare or anything else. It is stressful. I know I'm talking to myself when I'm saying it, but really slow down, spend that time together. I think it'll go a long ways for sure.
Absolutely. Cause I mean, we're not guaranteed tomorrow, man.
Nope.
So, it's a great time to remember, I mean, the true meaning of why we're on this planet.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I think a lot of times we hit the holidays and we get caught up with, with consumerism and whatever, everything else that the world is going on. And we forget what the kingdom has going on. You know what I mean? So let's try to be in that headspace in this time.
Yep. Absolutely, guys. Well, we'll be back. We'll have one. We have
one more
before the end of the year.
Yep.
It'll be like on New Year's Eve, I think, was when it'll come out, or maybe it'll be New Year's Day.
I think. Actually,
maybe this may be the last day or the last episode. But regardless, guys, appreciate y'all for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, do all the things, and we'll see you on the next one.